truck is fixed, but I didn't show you how to fix it. So what I'm gonna do is tear apart what I did fix and show you what I found and show you how I fixed it. Before I get too in depth on how I fixed this truck, I want to discuss a few things. I was going to take it into a shop. They wanted to charge me $65 just to look at it. I got off work and I thought there's got to be another way. I got to talk to more people. I got to figure out how to do this. I went to the auto parts store, talked to them. They gave me an idea. I started digging in. The idea was to break into the fuse box and move the wire in the different position of the fuse. By the time I tore the dash apart and got the fuse box out, I saw all that wiring. I said, there's no way. I'm not messing with this. This is way, way too far out of my skill set. So what I did is I used my very last resource, which should have been my first one in the first place. I called up my girlfriend's dad. What ended up being the problem was I was so concerned about the tail lights was I did not think about the front markers and if they were linked into that circuit. I pulled the fuse, the front markers didn't work. I put the fuse in, the front markers worked. There was the problem. So I tore apart both front markers and I found the problem. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tear off the marker that was the problem and show you exactly what I did. Right here we have the passenger side front marker. And back here, well, there's 4 screws right here. The lighting's not too good, you probably won't see them. Take these screws off, pop the marker out. Okay, so it took me about a minute to undo all 4 of these screws, pull this marker out. Now right here, I have this all taped up. The wire was bare. As you can see, like right in here, there's this coating. Well, there's bare wire showing right here. So what I did is I cut out the bad section, peeled back the coating, twisted the wires together and soldered it up and wrapped it in electrical tape. Now right back here, it was arcing. You can see some discoloration and you can see some corrosion and stuff right there. That's where the wire was rubbing up against and causing my fuse to keep popping. Because the bare wire was touching the metal, it was grounding itself out and blowing the fuse. So once I got all that taken care of, like I said, stripped that back, soldered it up, taped it up, popped the marker back into place, put the screws in, done. It was a 15-minute job and it saved me $65 just to have them look at it, let alone another $65 an hour for them to hunt and search and do this job. So the moral of the story is don't waste your goddamn money taking it to people that are just trying to take your money. Not all of us have a lot of money. I sure in the hell don't. So I used my resources. I did what I needed to do to save me that extra cash. Because we all know the people that you take it to, they're out there to make money. I don't blame them. But I'm not going to pay them 65 bucks to find a problem when I already know there's a problem. What I will do though is I will look for the problem, and if I can't fix it, last resort, pay the money. Use your resources. They're out there. Go online. Use forums. Talk to people. Most of the things that I checked in the video before was stuff that I found online. And when I talked to these mechanics, they were all probable causes. They said I did the right thing by doing the things that I did. But the one thing none of the mechanics told me to do was to check those front indicators. And it kind of annoys me a little bit with people that say they work on their cars and they know what they're doing. They overlook that fact. And it's a good thing that I didn't take it to those people that I called up, because they would have been in the same spot as me saying, well, I don't know what the problem is. I just took your $65. I would have been pretty pissed off. I used my resources, I called up a mechanic, and I got the problem solved. It was a free, easy, quick fix. Remember how my back window was broken and I had plastic on the back window? Well, we had just noticed that we Gorilla taped the plastic on. As you can see, some of the remnants of the tape left. And this Gorilla tape is some strong shit. So we might make a video with this Gorilla tape, trying to do some crazy stuff with it. Take a good look right in there. It's not gonna focus, but this whole outline right here, it ripped the clear coat and the paint off. This is bare metal right there. This Gorilla Tape is some strong shit.